Yo, what's up, guys? How's it going? So, as you can see, I am playing WoW, but it might look a little different to what you're used to. This is not Blizzard's WoW. This is Project Ascension, and it's fucking amazing. I can't stress enough how much you need to try this if you like any kind of MMOs, if you like WoW at all, or the lore, and you want a different experience maybe from the original. This is perfect, like perfection. So, what makes it perfect, right? Well, all mobs can drop gear. So as you can see, I'm level 8 with magic gear already. And some of this stuff can actually be really like interesting, like health per second, mana per second, spell crit, stuff like that. So you can like make a whole ARPG build sort of thing. And there's also 21 new classes in the new server for this game, the new realm. There's also an older realm, like the original, and that one you can make your class from any of the 9 original classes and like mix and match skills and whatnot. There's also this where you can find random loot throughout the world, and they're always the same thing everywhere. So like if I come here on a different character, it'll be this piece. That's a pretty cool feature in my opinion. WoW could never have thought to do this shit. So yeah, this is a crazy game. I just want people to come play it before it's gone, because Blizzard's currently in the process of a lawsuit with these guys to shut them down. And while they are fighting back, it's not looking good because they do make money off of this, and they probably shouldn't. I've seen other private servers last for a long time, if not forever. Not WoW, but other games. And I think the reason there's no legal issue for them is because they don't charge anything. There's no like payment system, no donations, nothing, like on the websites and stuff or in game. I recommend these guys do that, like remove all the payment stuff and maybe just make like a GoFundMe type thing or a Patreon that people could like donate with. But I definitely wouldn't recommend doing this. Sorry, I thought I had the quest state for that. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. There's a bunch of new quests. There's also a bunch of new zones that aren't in the original game. These guys added a ton of new areas and features. Partying up is actually beneficial for more reasons than just getting quests done. You actually get better XP, and you guys share quest loot. What I really like is you don't even have to be in a group to share quests. If they're kill quests, you just have to tag the same monster. In most cases, not all. Some cases you have to be the first to get the kill or hit. But yeah, just attack stuff and see. If you don't get the kill confirmation while the mob is grayed out, then don't keep stealing kills or whatever, or helping randoms. But if it is giving quest completion like this, so watch, I'm gonna help with this guy, and you'll see up at the top I'll get quest complete, see? So you can totally just like tag mobs and then leave, and I'll still get the quest completed. It's pretty cool. I do like that. Like I said, not every quest allows that though. Quest rewards are better. They're a lot better. The dungeon systems are better. They're just quicker and more like streamlined. From what I've heard, raids are way better, but I haven't gotten there yet. And they added a bunch of raids that aren't in the game at all. So that's really cool. I love stuff like that. This version of WoW is the best version. I wish Blizzard like paid attention to them sooner. It's too late now. In fact, I couldn't pay $15 a month anyways for a game. I think that's very stupid. I would much rather play a free game that allows me to pay for cosmetics and mounts and stuff. Mount skins, rather. That would be cool, but yeah, no, paying for access. Like, that's, at this day and age, doing that for an MMO is just dumb. You're wasting your money. Blizzard should pay attention. This is so huge. Look at how many people are here. And this is just one starting area. I guarantee you it's like this at every single zone. Now, a big reason it's like this is because there's no instances, like different layers. They don't do layering here. And there's only 2 servers instead of WoW's like 20 or whatever. So you see way more people. You interact with way more people. Another big thing they did is that PvP is actually one of the better ways to level once you hit level 10. You can do it all the way up to level 52, in between dungeons, I'm assuming is probably the best way. People like to say to just quest and do the world stuff until level 52 and then do dungeons. I don't agree personally. They have it to where the world kind of scales with you for the most part. It's like very interesting. It feels very classic. Everything's very balanced. I said it before, but I can't recommend this enough. See, now I'm gonna help people out by telling them about these things, and we'll all get along better, right? Alright guys, so I'm gonna go over some tips and tricks that I've learned. So for the first tip I want to mention, add-ons. You just get the launcher and go right up here and pick what you like. You can test stuff, uncheck it later, save changes when you're done. This is super cool. I really like this. Any of these look good to you, you just click it. TomTom is broken, don't even bother with that. The rest I'm not sure, so go ahead and do that, and then save, and then hit play after it updates, and you're good to go. The classes, there is 21 new classes, each with like 3 to 4 specs, and as you can see they're all very different. Some feel similar to classes from Classic, but totally different skill effect animations, totally different feel to the characters. They're way more balanced than Blizzard ever could, in my opinion. The reason I say that is because everything just feels like what you expect your class to feel like at all times, even at level 1. You just feel it. Some of them, you know, feel weaker than others, of course, but around mid to max level, from what I've heard, they're all about the same in power, so you just pick what you like in flavor. Early game, some of these really suck. Witch Hunter has some issues early game, as far as I know. Reaper as well, Venomancer. Early game is a little tough for some of them, but once you learn the class, get some skills, push through the BS, it feels good. I started with Barbarian and I liked it for a while, but then I played a couple PvP matches and I was doing good for a bit, but also get killed really fast, and I don't like that. He doesn't have much recovery options. So I went with Ranger because I still like the ranged play style mixed with melee, and he kind of does both as well. Yeah, it's interesting. Ranger feels like a mix of Rogue and Hunter without the pet. I think it's super fun so far. Not all the classes feel like a mix of others from Classic. It's very strange. Some are just unique. All of them are within the WoW lore though. Another tip I want to give is follow your path to Ascension. This will get you through learning the game as well as leveling. Some of this will unlock as you go, so don't worry, just do what you see. And then there's also PvE and PvP ones, although I haven't done too much of that. And then remember to click the chest thing or gold sack to get your rewards. You get a mount at level 5-ish, right when you hit the next starter location after the first. Another tip I have is to go here into pets right when you log in, summon the Book of Ascension, and throw it on your tab somewhere. The reason why is this guy is your skill leveler. So every few levels you can check them, train up your skills anywhere in the world. Very useful. Another tip is at level 10, you'll unlock your class specs, and when you get it, you will be able to swap your passives around how you want after your second passive for your main class, like Ranger for instance. Not the spec you chose, but the starter spec. Another thing is You'll start with a vanity collection sync item in your inventory. It's just taking up space since you don't have vanity items when you start this. Delete it. You can get it back right here by hitting deliver. And then you can also use a travel permit and get it back here, but you can delete it right away because it takes up inventory space. If you like your starter location, just delete it. If you don't like your starting location, but you want to play a certain race, you can, as long as it's within your like Horde or Alliance. You can be a human and play in the dwarf starting location, or play an undead and start in the orc location. That's something you can do up to level 8. You can also use it as a second Hearthstone in a way. It has only a 5-minute cooldown, so it'll get you back to your starter location, like right where you spawn. That's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't know this was a thing. Apparently, check this every now and then for random new items. I didn't know you could do this, so that'll take me to Orgrimmar. But yeah, I'm not going to be teleporting, so I'm just gonna delete that. You're gonna want to learn to craft, because the later crafting items that you unlock can be stuff like this with random new mods, not just agility, stamina, but like the little green modifiers. I don't think I have any currently, no. But yeah, you can get stuff with like improved hit rating like that. So that's pretty cool. Definitely pick up a crafting profession and level it up when you can. Another tip, I don't know if this is in regular WoW, but you can quick bind your hotbars by using quick bind mode. I haven't done this yet, but I plan to with some of these buttons. Come here to chat settings, and I recommend turning off the zone newcomer and Ascension chats. This is such a populated game with so many different types of people all in one server. I don't recommend having that up if you're easily triggered or can't show certain words on screen or whatever. Just get rid of it. They don't moderate it very much, and that's okay. Free speech or whatever, I'm all for it. You say what you want. I don't want to look at it though. It's not for me. It just makes me want to say something back when someone says something really stupid. But yeah, I think that's really all my tips for now. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below in the comments section. I would love to chat about the game or help out where I can. I haven't gotten very far. As you saw, my main character's only level 20 something or whatever, almost 30. So I've only gotten to mid game, but it's been a lot of fun. Again, I can't recommend this enough. You might have build creation paralysis when you start, because there's just so many options and flavors to everything, and it all feels so good to play. So give it a shot before it's gone. I can't say exactly when it's gonna be gone, but it's probably gonna happen. So alright, I'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.